that I can unmute all of us. And you're all unmuted. Fuck. I didn't get murked by Germa. I got murked by a sentry. I am Germa. Right. So, to start off, first things first, Jeffy is not here currently. He will be here in a bit, which means we should have everybody this session. He's just a little late because he got some family errands to run, you know, the stuff. But we've got, yes, we've got 3 out of 4.
Yippee!
It's pretty great, let me tell you. Oh! Germa's dead. Oh yeah, by the way, the stream can also see your chat messages. So, just for future reference.
Don't use Discord.
Yeah, so Thalayan, they can see everything you're saying.
Subtitles!
Yeah, subtitles. It's perfect because he's not talking normally, and so his character's not lighting up.
Now.
Yeah, but he's just subtitles. Oh fuck! I need to. Yes.
Cantonese.
I will translate the campaign
yeah.
into perfect Cantonese. Yeah, sure. I mean, the owlbear can speak anything, so that's fair enough. I'm not doing anything by slamming this, by the way. Right. So, first things first, you guys need to roll d6s. All of you. Now, do it.
Ooh, should I do the D6 you just got me?
Yeah.
Shane bought me a D6.
I got a 3.
Let me up. This is embarrassing.
Your whole life, yeah.
Oh,
I got 5.
that's
Fuck
rough.
you.
Because it's a D6 one, it doesn't count for the natural one. You don't get a coin from that, unfortunately. Yeah. Technically, it's got a higher chance of happening, so. Right, yeah.
I get to go first because I got a 5.
You got a 5? Ooh.
Yeah.
As long as Jeffy doesn't roll higher when he comes back, yeah.
Yeah. I hope he gets back.
Damn. Alright. So, little recap. We're starting in the camp. In a little camp you guys have set up right outside the little spooky forest. I think my girlfriend is texting me. She is.
She talking about the doughboy?
No, she is not.
Please.
She hasn't seen it.
Damn it. No, I put the post up. I saw she liked it. You shut up. You're lying.
Oh, no, I meant like stream-wise. It's not up yet.
Yeah. But I meant like if she saw the post for it, because I finally made a post on our Instagram.
Good job, buddy. It's okay.
I know. I've been busy. I can't think of good post content.
It's okay.
Fame's crying over here.
What was I saying? Right. So, you all are in the camp. Pretty much asleep right now.
We're EP, yeah.
Yeah. And losing my voice a bit, don't worry. I'll be fine.
Worrying about it. Yeah. You gotta get your meanies.
Yeah, so you guys are all asleep right now in the camp. I want to say that currently nobody's awake. The doughboy did wake up at some point, I want to say. But
Yeah, Doughboy rolled a 19.
to wake up.
Just
Unfortunately,
figure out what the... Yeah, he knows what's up.
unfortunately, we're starting before that happens.
Fun.
And
I wonder if Doughboy even dreams. That'd be fun. Dreams about the oven.
The marshmallow.
Oh, okay. I love holding W and M1. Yeah, so basically, Marsh, you're first. I'm not going to say what's going on yet, but you can roll a d20 to figure it out.
I will actually just do that. Yeah. 11.
When you get the chance, tell Marsh the doughboy is extremely adorable. His hat is connected to his head. Yes.
Yes.
She said
You can eat
it's
it.
adorable. You can,
You can
what
eat
it?
it.
You can eat it.
Yes. I can make more of him too, but you can eat the hat.
You can eat
It doesn't hold his brain. It's just like dough spread.
Okay.
Put some butter on it.
That is good to know, apparently.
If we
Everyone's
find butter.
good. Not on this island.
Exactly. Do you need me to re-roll, or did you? What's up?
What'd you roll?
I got an 11.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, I'm really phlegmy right now because I drink iced tea.
Hee.
I'm gonna say that you look around a bit and notice everything looks oddly normal. Not like, oh, I'm right next to a spooky forest surrounded by candy trees normal, but like, I'm back home in the forest outside of that cave. Normal. You look a little bit, you notice that around you, there again, pretty much the trees don't look candy anymore.
Trees made out of tree? What?
Yeah, trees made out of tree is what's going on right now. You see that you can hear birds chirping in the distance, something you couldn't really hear before, and the ground underneath you feels denser. I want to say less like it's squishy.
Wait. Okay, so the ground is interesting. Got it.
No, the ground feels like squishy, or not squishy, as in like not what's it called? Fake. That was rough. That was rough on that guy. Yeah, as far as that, the best way I can describe it is it feels normal for the first time in a while.
Alright.
What do? You have two actions.
I want Serafina to. She's gonna want to touch the floor to see if the floor is made out of dirt again, or if it's made out of that chocolate stuff from before.
Roll for nature. So whatever nature's overarching thing is, roll for that, not for nature itself. Fuck.
Intelligence, I think.
Okay, thank
God
God.
damn it! I hate you.
What'd you roll?
No, I was just like nature is for intelligence.
Ah, unfortunate.
I got a fucking 3.
Ah, unfortunate. Modified or unmodified?
Oh, modified it to 2.
Ooh. Hate to see it. You literally have no idea what you're standing on.
It's just brown, and I'm just like, okay.
It's brown and you accept it as the ground.
Can I have her eat some of the grass? And that will be the end of what I do.
Yeah, sure. You can eat some of the grass or the dirt. The grass?
The grass, and like, see if it tastes like. Can you even taste stuff in your dream?
I don't know. Can you?
Can I roll for it?
Yeah, sure. I guess this one will be Nature again, actually.
Please let it do something good. I got a 1. Modified.
Modified
Okay.
1?
Yeah!
You rolled a 2?
Yeah. God damn it. I gotta use a different dice. Okay. Should I?
Holy
The DM
shit!
is ever so merciful.
You know what? I want to give you leeway with that, but you rolled a 5 to start off. So you know what? Sure. You eat like a handful of grass.
It tastes like the grass
And
you
you
get
taste
in
like
the...
the grass, and you're still not
in the-
sure. So you eat another
in
handful
the-
of grass, and you're like, wow, this sure tastes.
They're gonna wake up and see me just eating grass. Okay, thanks. Do I need to roll anything for Doughboy? And oh my god.
For Doughboy, Doughboy's not with you.
Ah, okay, great. Then I'm done.
We won! I have no idea what just happened. Yeah, your turn is done. It is now Taco's turn, yeah? Yes, sir. I remember things. Fuck. That's a terrible taunt. Terrible taunt. Because it goes with this. Taco, if you're saying anything, you're not saying anything.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Black or gold? I'm trying to decide the dice.
Go with gold.
Alright.
Your hubris will be your downfall.
So am I just rolling a d20 for perception? Or am I just waking up?
Roll perception if you want, or you can stumble around blindly and hope you find something.
I'd rather perception. I got a 17!
At least one of us.
Wait,
Damn,
Make it
okay.
good.
Plus what? I got a natural 7.
It's plus your wisdom, remember?
Yeah,
Remember.
18.
Yeah. 18?
18.
Alright, so you look around, right?
Yep.
Oh, he died. And you notice pretty quickly that you're back home. You recognize it as the forest just outside of the town. You met Saflina and Selayan.
Saflina's just sitting there eating grass.
Yeah, you notice
Kinda...
Saflina's just on the ground, just slowly shoveling handfuls of grass into her mouth.
Like a goat.
Yeah, she doesn't seem in pain or anything. She seems to be deep in thought, but not quite grasping what that thought is.
Doing the slow circular chew.
What the fuck? Yeah, pretty much. Then you notice next to you is the Layan as well. Oddly enough, the Layan next to you is not the one that you left the town with. It is still the owlbear. Not really sure why, considering you didn't meet the owlbear until a bit after where you are in relativity to the forest. Because you do recognize where you are. But you also notice, what's it called? Liqueur is not with you. Ooh. You... Ugh! Sorry, I fucking headshot someone. Pendejo, I missed. I can't really describe anything else. that I can think of, honestly. So if you've got any more questions about it, I guess that's what you got to do. What's that?
I think my character is just gonna be after looking around. I don't know, like panic.
I cannot hear you,
Panic.
bud.
She tenses up.
Okay, so
Like,
she's
my
freaked out.
character, huh?
She's freaked out.
Yeah, a little bit freaked out. Visibly can look upset. At where she currently is. And
Oh, fuck. Okay. Ugh.
and I think that's where I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. You're really gonna end your turn. You're not doing anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna end my turn and pass it on to Cillian.
We'll see what he types.
Ah, fuck. He's here. Alright, he's here. Yeah, Thilan is here. In person is just unable to speak.
He's busy munching.
Yeah, big into the munching. Bro, this chick can see everything you're saying. Oh, I guess they can now because I have Discord tabbed in.
No, I still see it popped in.
Ah, fuck. Don't touch me with that thing.
I still see his messages pop up.
Yeah, so Thilan rolled a 19 with modifiers. Alright, so basically you see everything Krerul sees, but you also notice the Doughboy is not with Saflina. You recognize that there is no camp around you. I'm going to say, Krerul, you also notice this. But, yeah, basically, for some reason, half the party is missing. Tricky situation. Yeah. Spoons is also not there, along with his daughter. You're pretty much just in the previous world with only you three. No party, no bags, nothing. Well, yeah, nothing. Not even Krerul's leaf bag.
I still have my chain. Oh, yeah.
You have still your what?
My chain.
Your chains?
Yeah.
Were they something that you got before you left the world? Then yes. And anything you have that is like additional, then no.
Like they were part of my house.
I'm gonna roll around in the soil because you have no much. I missed the real earth. All right, go ahead. I'm not gonna make you roll for enjoyment. You see rolling owlbear, yes sir. All right, he enjoys it.
It's a giant bear when they just roll around.
I'm dead. I want to say. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Roll for nature. So that's intel plus whatever your d20 is. Why the fuck does everyone keep rolling ones on nature? -1. Oh god.
Yeah, we're the same.
So that's a modified 1 on a nature roll. Great. Thilan spends so much time rolling into dirt and forgets to... He doesn't even register that it could be fake.
Wait.
He's just laying there. You take a nap. God, all the caps.
Let me double check. I might have proficiency bonus. Fuck no, not in nature. Doesn't matter. That's for combat, my guy. Actually, you know what? No, it's a dream sequence. Yeah. It also applies. It is a dream sequence, so I'll let it apply. I got backstab. Where the fuck did that come from? No one was around me. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm literally a pyro. How did I get backstabbed? Dumbass, you got tricked! Tricked! Bamboozled! Ooh, I got bamboozled. Hey, it worked anyway. What's your prof bonus, if you have any? Nature is one of the skills I'm proficient in, so I should have a proficiency bonus for having any nature rolls. Yeah, sure. I was gonna only apply that for combat. Should be +1 as with all level 1 characters. You are me, you dumb shit. Not you, Philan. I meant the character, the spy who was disguised as me for some fucking reason.
So funny reading his stuff.
Don't worry, I kill-binded after that. Let's say, well, what's your modifier? So it's proficiency +1. Great. So you got a modified 2. No, I guess I'll say natural 2, because the modifiers literally just cancel each other out.
Slightly better than me.
Yeah, you did slightly better than Marsh. Good job. No way! No way! You roll around in the dirt, and you don't notice if it's different. I got dropped. You don't notice if it's different or not, because you're just so enamored with the fact that this feels so much more real than... That was rough, too. Than anything you've been feeling for the past few days. It's only been like 3 days, and you already... you were very keenly aware of how much you missed it. Oh, I just got sniped. Yeah, you're just rolling in the dirt. It feels real enough that you're like, this is awesome. Yeah, and you don't really bother to check that it could not be. Would you like to do anything else with your roll? Fuck, I'm tired of upward. I wanted to find that taunt. Right. It's gonna be an older one. There it is. Like this. This looks awful. That's so boring. I have an unusual for it. After a while, I'm gonna just lay on my back and see if I can, see if I can see any footsteps leading away from the clearing. All right, that's another. Nah, you rolled a 19. I'm gonna say this continues your perception roll, and you sit up, look around, and you do notice a trail of tracks leading away from the clearing. You do. There seems to be an assorted bunch of them. Mainly, you do see, you recognize Lakir's tracks, as well as boots, like fairly light stepped boots, and one pair of tracks that you don't really recognize. Like they're small little footsteps.
It's the doughboy. He ran away.
You would recognize that.
Would I?
You mean why? He saw him run off in the ditch. Or not in the ditch, in the forest.
The ditch, yeah.
No way that works. Yeah, so it's one pair of footsteps that you don't really recognize. One little pair of boots that you recognize as something from, what's that? Okay, so you're gonna call out to them and say to let them know. Okay, I'm dead.
Yippee!
Yeah, so you call over to them, and Marsh and Taco roll a d20. This is gonna be a reaction roll for your
I got an 18 this time. Finally!
You got a 19?
Yeah.
L. Taco, what'd you get?
Died. So sorry.
So sad that Taco died of Ligma.
I think he might have. Shit. Or his headphones died.
Oh, if his headphones died, that's actually so sad.
He does forget to charge them.
Oh, he's having
he's having a mic. Just tell us what you rolled.
Yeah, type what you rolled.
I'm the only one speaking. Wonderful.
I'm here too, okay?
13.
13 plus wisdom.
Oh, plus wisdom? Then I got a 19.
Yeah, I told you, because it's your, what's it called? Your perception.
I don't know when to add how smart I am.
14. Alright, sweet. Okay. I don't want to be paying attention. Okay, then. You don't want to be paying attention. I'll say that since you rolled above a 10, you can choose whether or not you were listening.
Yeah.
So, Flena, do you choose to listen?
Sure.
Alright.
I'm distracted from eating my grass.
So you look up from eating the grass and look at what he's pointing at. And
a few of them sticking out of my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And see that he's pointing at some tracks. You, as well as how he did, recognize one of the tracks as liqueurs, one of the tracks as seemingly as somebody wearing boots. They're pretty small though.
They're petite.
Yeah. And one of them that you don't even recognize.
Alrighty. So now I just wait for my turn, right?
It is your turn.
Ah, even better.
That was the end of Dillian's turn.
Okay. Let's go. I'm EP.
I don't know why.
I guess I'll head over to where Stallion is. And I don't even know. I'm kind of just like, my brain's like soup right now. I do want to follow those tracks, but sometimes I don't know.
He's kind of just sitting in the middle, the same as you. So he's not really following the tracks.
Okay, so we're just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, but you can choose to do something still. Again, it is your turn, not his.
Yeah, I'm just like, great. I think, I think, I think, I think, I think. Yeah, I guess, kind of want to follow those tracks. Figure out, because there's nothing else to do besides eat grass. Do I have to roll anything to start following the tracks? Or can I just lead everyone?
You rolled a
Optional
19
lead
for your
everyone.
reaction roll, so I'm gonna say that you still know where they are if you start leading them.
Or
Is
if
the
I
party
lead them.
okay
Okay,
with-
I guess.
Is the party okay with leading, being led by Saflina off into nowhereness?
Or letting me explore on my own.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck her, I'm gonna stay here and do none.
Will I notice? Yes, you notice. You rolled a 14. The question is whether or not you'll care.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Oh, I love the pan. Oh, I hit him, but it didn't go all the way. I'll care, but I'll be distant. Okay. So you're gonna fall a little bit behind. Delan, what about you? Shambling along on all fours. Okay.
I just imagine like a turtle and it's just like.
It's more like a bear.
Or like the brother bear sequence where they're singing the songs and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyways, I say let's go. Let's start walking.
Oh god! That was terrifying.
Do I have to roll to what we see on the following the steps, the trail, or what's up?
No, again, you rolled a 19, so you're following it for a little bit. You go through the forest, and you notice it's actually leading to the cave.
Oh no.
Um,
I want to stop at the entrance to the cave, because it's just like, this is where stuff happened. I don't remember what happened, but like, stuff happened, and the
I'll
cave is
say
familiar.
as you sit there, like the longer you stare at the cave, the more it all comes back to you.
Deja vu.
Pretty much. Not everything's coming back to you. The most prominent memories in your mind are still what happened in the other land, but you do some of the what was before in your life is starting to come back to you.
Hmm.
Heavy. Like, by what was before in your life, you obviously remembered your backstory up until now. I mean, like, the last few minutes of what was going on.
Oh, I perished. The ball, Indiana Jones style.
Yeah.
Perish. I want to eat my dice so bad.
You can do that. I'll let you do that if they keep rolling shitty.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I grabbed a different dice. So, like, yeah. I want to say... Well, we're all sitting outside the cave now, yeah?
You're all sitting outside the cave. Krul is a little bit distant compared to even Delan, who is a bit behind. Delan is kind of just sitting there, like sat back and looking around, taking it all in. Happy to be back in the normal world, but Krul does not share the same sentiment, it seems. In fact, Krul seems to have the opposite sentiment.
I very much do not like the cave, so I kind of just want to have Serafina, like, sitting there, like, she doesn't want to go back in. That's for sure.
Cave's not vibing with me? Alright, Cave's not vibing with anyone, it seems. But,
No.
Lacure's tracks lead into it.
No! Why must you do this to me? I can't perish.
Sorry, killed someone again.
I kind of want to ask a unanimous group.
Go
like,
ahead. That'll just be a talking roll at this point.
I want to ask, like, the tracks go in. I don't want to go back inside. Do we have to? And that was my character speaking, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say your character takes a quick. Okay, I have the intel now. So she asked that question. Krerul, Philan, it's up to you guys. Do you follow? I don't want to go back. I don't like it here. Okay. That's from Krerul.
I see you said it wrong. Yeah, he doesn't know how to fucking read.
I want to go back. Oh, I want to go back. I don't like it here. All right. Oh, I see. So Krerul wants to go back to the other world. Doesn't like it in normal world.
Yeah, Shim doesn't know how to fucking read. Overwatch enjoyer. Not Overwatch. Fuck it, I can't fucking speak. Why? You have to enjoy.
Blaine is going to look down and take the long answer. Can we leave Lacure on their own? Would that make us bad people?
I'm gonna have Surflina shaking her head like, he's a very big man. I think he's fine, but God, they're both typing.
I'm a cap on board. I would like to go into the cave ignoring them. Okay.
Okay. Bye. We're gonna sit out here.
Alright. Perfect. That's perfect. Taco, join me in the other call.
Oh, great. Bye.
Okay. So your mic is having trouble, I understand. Don't respond. Or if you do, respond in private. So, I want you to roll a d20 for perception. It's your turn anyway, but you're separated from the rest of the party, so we're going to do like this. A 9. Okay. So you recognize the cave as it was before. What's your wisdom thingy? What's your wisdom modifier? A 1. Did you add that to your roll already? So is that like a 9 plus modified? Alright. So you rolled a 9. I'm going to say that you recognize it as the cave from before, and you know what going down there will lead you. You don't seem to recognize anything out of the ordinary too bad, but you do see that the writing on the wall is not what it was. What the fuck? Can you try to read it again? Yeah, you can. Delane, if you're watching the stream, turn off your audio. So that you don't get spoilers. Right, so you can read the text. I want to say roll for intelligence. Introduce the plants to the candy world and become a world's famous chef. Oh my god, what is happening? What are they saying? Okay, I don't know what's going on over there. Still, Taco. Roll for, there it is. Roll for intelligence to see if you can read it again. $15. Fuck. Right. So you look at the wall, and you recognize it no longer as Draconic, but actually as the language they were using in the other world, as basically as common. It's a little changed, but you still are able to read it somehow. And I want to say you recognize it as effectively the same stuff it said before, but rather than saying it like, go through this fillet and tell me a little. Yeah, exactly. Rather than saying, if you continue, you will never be the same, and you'll come into a new world. Instead of saying all that, it's now talking to you directly. Not to some random adventurer that might come across it, but rather to you specifically, Krerul, saying, you've been here once before. You know what happens. What the fuck? You know what happens if you continue. You have a chance at your old life. A chance to turn back and to never, ever, ever have to go back here. My dog is barking, I'm sorry. But if you decide to return to the land, sorry, if you decide to return to the other world, okay, you're good now? Okay, good. Sorry, I was looking at my dog. If you decide to return to the other world, you'll never be able to come home. This is your last chance. Now, you've got a few choices of what you can do here. You can either walk back outside the cave, which will not be you turning back, by the way. That will not be you making a choice. That will simply be you returning with your group. How the cave knows that, I'm not going to explain. But the cave knows. As long as the cave was in their sight, it knows. But the others also have the same choice to never return. You can go forward without them. And it seems like, based on the tracks, that what's it called? Liqueur already has. Ugh. So what do you choose? Oh, you're kidding me. He meat shot me. How low is he? Not low enough. What do you choose? Do you choose to go outside, inform your friends, and have the potential of coming back in? Or do you choose to say, screw it, I'm going back no matter what. They can make their choice. I understand this is a bit to process, but... Taco, if you are talking, I'm just going to inform you. Oh, I'm going to go back to them and say goodbye. All right, come on, back to the other chat.
Hi, we're talking about killer fish.
I could tell.
Evil clownfish, man. We're talking about finding Nemo.
Krerul has entered the cave. She went inside and saw the writing on the wall and made a choice.
Again.
And she has something to say to you all. Now in
Okay.
character.
What? What?
With that, Krerul returns back into the cave, and you do not see her. Like, when she enters the cave, even though you can see into the cave, for whatever reason, her silhouette just vanishes.
Like a miasma.
Yes.
Ugh. I hate that I know words.
Like a ghost.
Ooh.
Now you can choose, right? You're gonna get fucked up now, Pyro. You can choose whether or not to follow them, or hey, you can just walk away. Never figure out what was in the cave. Just hey, very possible.
I'll go if Thailand goes. I don't want to go by myself. It's scary.
Okay, so be it. Deland, what is your choice?
Yeah, I'll just. If anything, I'll climb on the Thalian's back and we'll both go. No! It's already gone.
He asks if you want to go back.
Me?
Yes.
Me? I don't want to go anywhere. It's scary in the cave, but like.
Know that no choice is a choice.
Ah!
I realize this is the wrong loadout as well because this is just my melee loadout. That's a shitty loadout which I need to change. Alright, you know what?
Okay, I do want to say that Seraphina is for sure scared to go back in the cave. Because of, dying is scary, of course.
Right.
He hasn't necessarily died before.
What
Well.
the fuck? How did they let that go by? Okay. You have to make a choice. This is a crossroads.
Can I just have the Leia make this choice? I don't want to.
You cannot.
Yeah.
As far as Thalain's concerned, he's making his own choice. He cannot make the choice for you, and you cannot make it for him.
I don't want to go back. But like the thing is, if I go, I don't want to go alone.
You do want to go back, or you don't? Because you don't know what's inside that cave.
My reasoning already.
You don't know what's inside that cave.
Yes.
And you know that Krerul does know what's inside that cave and decided to go back anyway. Being big and strong
she's
doesn't
experiencing
make you
fear
immune
for
to
the
death.
first time.
First time my ass. What about those brownies? You said you were afraid of them.
It felt like a dream. How do I know that really happened?
You don't.
Exactly! I'm going off of the basis that everything that just happened was a fucking dream. That this is the real, what's really happening.
Could be.
That's right. Exactly.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows?
Mhm. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
I'm trying to text my girlfriend, but my Wi-Fi is just saying, no, fuck you. You don't get to do anything.
You
There
don't
we
get
are.
to do shit.
Okay. So what do you choose to do?
I hate you.
You have to choose. Unfortunately, Marsh, I'm making you choose right now. This is Shane putting his foot down. Real DM, you got to choose here,
Yeah.
and this will affect the rest of the campaign for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick a number 1 through 20.
Nope. You have to choose. You, Marsh.
Guys, I
You have
don't
to
want
choose.
to go. I'm like arguing with you. I don't want to go.
You don't want to go.
I really don't. I'm scared, man. The cave is scary.
Alright. Cillian. You have to choose as well. What's your choice?
It's arguing.
Dillian is going to stand his ground. Okay. Okay.
So I guess that means neither of us are going.
So, you both seem to wholeheartedly decide you're not going back in that cave. But you also both wholeheartedly decide that you're not really going anywhere.
We're
So,
stuck in limbo.
out of the cave, you hear little footsteps. Like little footsteps. And you decide to look down and see a little loaf of bread walking out towards you.
Surflina screams because he came from the cave.
The bread doesn't react. It looks up at you, looks you up and down, and it looks over at the land, and it looks you up and down. And this little pipsqueak, this little pint-sized loaf of bread, you know, not even like a long bimbo loaf. It's a little loaf of bread. Like
Bolillo.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a bolillo-sized loaf of white bread. He says, "I see you're indifferent about returning. That's unfortunate. I really enjoyed watching you all go through my little world. I worked hard on it, you know. As did the baker who made me. But that's alright. To each their own. I hope you find comfort and perhaps solace in the choice you've made. Hopefully you do not come to regret it." And with that, he walks back into the cave. His little bread arms folded behind him. And he just disappears. Same as Kuru. Into the cave. As he does, you notice the cave, the ground itself starts to shake around the cave. And it seems like rocks are starting to fall from the top. You both get one reaction to see what you do. As it seems as though after about a few seconds, the cave is going to be closed permanently. You can both stand your ground if you choose.
I actually do feel nauseous right now.
You both hear one more voice within your head, the same voice of the god. And he says, to Thilean, he says, "So much knowledge, so much wonder, all left to waste. So much to learn. A shame you will never learn it." And to Saflina, he turns and says, and he's not physically turning, of course. At this point, he's literally just speaking directly to your heads so that only you hear what he's saying to you. And he says to Saflina, "A shame, your old boy. will never have to see his mother again.
I fucking hate you. Ah! I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I guess I gotta go first then. Make my stupid choice! Ugh. I don't wanna say Seraphina comes to the realization. Tears in her eyes because of course she doesn't want to fucking go. And also because, like, her small child that she's more or less attached to. She created life for the first time. So, yeah. Tears in her eyes, she decides, fuck it, and just runs towards the cave.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Flina, roll for dexterity.
If I die, I fucking called it.
It is Flina first because that is the order of turns. But Deland, don't worry, you will be able to do your choice in a second.
I dropped my dice like an idiot. Let's see. Dex is +3. 17.
So you easily jump through the door, and it's now Deland's turn. I'll explain what happens afterward, but I need his turn to go through first.
Of course, of course.
With, like, tears in your eyes, but also a confident, like, in that you're unfortunately having to make this choice.
Both Seraphina and myself are big babies. So yes. More reluctant than anything else.
Yeah. By the way, I wanted to actually say something. I wanted to say something else for you, but I'm gonna keep it a secret for now.
Oh, I hope you blow up.
No. It's for good reason. It's for good reason.
I still hope you blow up.
The land stands his ground.
Read the other thing first.
I'm sorry, but I have to try and see my family again. Okay, that's interesting.
Seraphina has that family. Except for her doughboy, so... I think she was already running. And he couldn't hear it. I'm going to say that.
Aye, Cabron. What do you mean?
Like, you know, when you were like...
No, this is all happening within the same amount of time.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, like, she's already, like...
He
in the
basically,
zone, in the headspace.
He says that as... Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. He says that, like, to himself, pretty much.
And the rocks are falling. They're going to make a lot of noise. Like...
Yeah. He pretty much says that to himself, like, I'm sorry, I have to go see my family again.
Yeah.
With that, the door closes. Okay. With that, the door, quote unquote, closes, and the rocks fall, covering the cave. You turn around, the land, and see another cave. Roll a d20.
I'm actually gonna go try not to puke.
This one's for wisdom. You're good, bud. Take your time. I know that was an intense choice. I'm sorry I had to do it. This is genuinely for the 10. This is genuinely for the future of the campaign, and it shouldn't be any more choices like that in the future. Don't worry. So you rolled a 10. Okay. That's plus wisdom. What's your wisdom? Who pissed on me? That was including wisdom. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say you turn around and notice another cave. The cave seems familiar to you, but not entirely. It's definitely not the same as the one you were just staring at. And it seems familiar to you in an almost homey kind of way. You turn around again and notice the cave that you that had just collapsed with Saflina inside is gone. It's empty forest behind you. What do you choose to do? I guess I should ask. Just to double check, the cave is surrounded from the woods. Oh. No. You're in a different place. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to separate the party for now because this is a public thing going on. This is still technically the woods of the real world, quote unquote, the real world. It's just that this is a different cave. You seem to recognize the cave, but for whatever reason, either it's been too long since you've seen it, or perhaps that yeah, so you recognize the cave, you just, for the life of you, can't seem to remember why. I look to see if there's a pathway. Okay. Leading out of the woods, away from these caves, my mind is on my village, my owlbear people. So be it. You walk away from the cave, the one you recognize. You're not sure why. And you go in search of your people. After a few hours of walking, you eventually make it. But it's desolate, deserted. No one is there. No family, no friends, no enemies either. You notice any homes are in shambles, abandoned, swept aside. Any traces that the people were there more than 5-10 years ago. People, of course, being owlbears. Gone. As if they never existed. Nothing left but the homes in which they once, let's say, they once inhabited. That's the word.
Damn, who pissed in your coffee? What's up with all the angst?
There's a reason for this being so fucked.
Yeah. You had a bad day at work.
No, this is the Halloween session.
Oh. Okay. Man, what was this a couple, weeks ago?
We didn't get to it yet. I let the grief and confusion knock me off my feet. My feathers and fur now matted from dirt on the desolate ground. You see no signs of fire, no signs of struggle. Nothing really. Until out of one of the crumbling homes comes a familiar face. It's not of Saflina, nor Liqueur, nor Crerul. Ironically, the face you see within it is of Thalaean, the real Thalaean. He turns to you and he says, "You saw what happened. You saw me die. You sat and you watched. You could have stopped him. But then, out of the corner, comes another familiar face. This one is one you recognize a little more closely. This one is Spoons. He turns to you and he says, but because you didn't, because you let him die, your friends are alive. I'm fucking dead. These people that you met, that you can even call your friends, they are alive because of you. What you're seeing around you, this destruction, it's not real. I'm sorry. And suddenly, both Thalaean and Spoons fall silent. And between them comes the bread again. He says, I had to do this. What you're going to face in my world, not all of it is candies and gumdrops and hard liquor. Nice floppa. What you're seeing around you, your village, quite contrarily, is what would have happened had you stayed. Had you chosen not to go. Had you chosen to intervene. We all make choices in this life. Yours may not have been morally great. Hell, it may have hurt. But what you did saved hundreds more lives. And you'll never would have known had you entered that cave. They're intense. Yeah, they're meant to be deceptive. Sorry, somebody put in chat that this character is their favorite character. Sorry if it is intense, by the way. This is meant to be the Halloween one, but we missed it.
Should I even be listening to all this because my character went into the cave?
This is specifically for Thalaean.
Yeah.
He turns and he says, he says, your village is still here. And he somehow snaps his little bread fingers. And before your eyes,
Hello?
the houses become...
I
Hello.
fixed it.
Taco, you're back. Sweet. the houses become alive again. You see your family. You see the people who once inhabited your village long ago. But they can't see you. Your family knows what you did, in one way or another. They know that what you did, letting someone die, somehow, some way, spared their lives. Do not worry. In due time I will explain. But not today. Today you must go back to the friends you made, the family you found. Because you, my friend, still have one more adventure to go on. And with that, this time he snaps in your direction. And you're teleported to the cave. Only this one isn't the cave with Krerul or with Saflina. This is the cave you walked away from. And within it, you find your family again. And now, they can see you. Now, they can speak to you. And now, says the god, you have one last chance to say goodbye. The goodbye you never got to give them. A goodbye with, hopefully, in good due time, you will be able to reconcile. Philean. Sorry, give me a second. I have to gather my words. I'm so sorry. That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot. But this is meant to be... I'll explain it once we wrap up the session in like an hour. But there's a reason I'm being this intense.
I forgot that I can talk again, and I was about to type what I was gonna say to Lillian.
Say it.
I was gonna say just fair. When you pulled me aside, all I could think of to say was goodbye. I like thinking about it now. There was a couple things I could have said, but I think I'm fine with goodbye.
Dumbass.
Good. No, it works. It works because it's silent. It gets the point across that I'm making a choice, and I'm sticking with it. And I respect whatever choice you all make.
I mean, my character hasn't opened up to anyone, so
You have a little bit.
I think the silent goodbye was.
You did open up to Thalaean.
A little bit, but not fully. Not fully. I think I made a snarky remark to the boss man.
Yeah, you haven't really connected with anybody. Nobody really has.
So I didn't really need to explain myself.
I have made friends with the blue team. Woo!
I see Jeffy's online. Is he gonna come in soon?
He can come in whenever he wants. Philean, you take as much time as you need to gather your thoughts. I'm not going to rush you. I understand this is an intense moment.
Yeah, you literally heard me yelling at shame, which is...
This is meant to be important.
Yeah. Shame. My mic audio was all fucked up settings wise, and I didn't know how to fix it, so I decided just to delete the profile entirely and just reboot the Bluetooth setup to just reset it.
That explains a lot.
I'm not laughing at you, by the way. An event is happening. All right, let me read this out for you. Delane shakes. His mind races, knowing that the creatures in front of his eyes are likely fantasies. Hell, deep down, he had known all along that his life back in the real world was too good to be true. Yet he still feels the need to find this closure, even if just for himself. He thinks about the words that God has said to him, then he speaks. By the way, Missing, I know you're probably eating right now, but it might be best just to speak the next part out, if you can, just to speak it out, because I feel like I'm not going to be able to get the emotions through that you will be able to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just because nobody understands the land quite like
right.
you do.
Right. I wish I didn't know that my mission was doomed to fail. I wish that I didn't know that me finding a way to bring our culture to the real world likely would have ended it. That my message for peace and understanding and grace was a fool's errand. But I can't help but feel happy that I even set out on this quest, that I even pursued this dream, and I wish I had one more time just to thank you for supporting me, and to just see you one more time. I'm sorry, my words are
By the way, the
jumbled.
audience has no idea who your family is.
That's fine.
Still impactful.
Yeah.
They turn to you and they say their goodbyes, thankful. But they correct you on something. The younger ones, one of the younger ones, turns to you and says, "You didn't fail." That's all they say.
I think Helene at this point just smiles and attempts to nuzzle noses with his family before he has to step out of the cave and back to the boat of his friends.
All right. You give your family one last gesture of goodbye. I'm dead. And with that, turning around, god damn, turning around and looking at your family one last time. You say goodbye again. You walk out towards the cave, and you're met with the god. And he says, "I don't blame you for your choice. I know it can be hard to leave everything you've ever known behind. but your friends are waiting for you. Go find them.
I'm going to step through the cave and head back to Candy World.
Insta-killed because of a fucking crit. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Just a break from this emotion, please.
Fuck.
Major L.
Oh, fuck. I hate that axe. Right, so you walk through the cave, and this is cutting back to everyone now. Everybody walks into the cave.
Willingly or unwillingly?
No, like everybody is walking into the cave at the same time. So whether or not you entered first, last, or second, everybody kind of just showed up at the same time.
Yippee.
Yours
And
there too?
there's two caves, but Delane had the other one.
No, I said the cure's there.
The cure is
Somewhere.
hold on a moment. What's the update status on Jeffy?
I don't know. I'll message him later.
Because I do want him to be there. But if he's not, I can make it work. I do sorely want him to be there.
His footsteps were there.
His footsteps were there.
I messaged him right now. I should text him, right?
Yeah.
Like phone number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, none of my team is capturing the point. That's okay.
It's not like he wanted to win anyways.
What has he said?
Nothing.
Nutting?
Nothing.
In what?
Your mom. What the fuck do you think? God damn.
Oh, now I'm sad.
What's a you problem? You started this.
It has nothing to do with that. I looked on Instagram. One of my family posted something.
Oh, yeah.
What was I doing? I've lost my train of thought.
I'm waiting to hear if Jeffy's back, but none
Right.
yet.
Right. Oh, I'm dead. Not enough. So, while we're waiting for Jeffy, let's give a little context. Let's see if I can answer any questions the party has that I actually can answer before we move on. Do you guys have any questions?
Why are you evil?
I was very sad when I wrote this.
Okay.
I had something for all of you,
No,
actually.
it's good.
It
It's
would have been
generally
worse,
good.
because I had something for all of you.
Well, I am a bit afraid of what you had from me.
Oh yeah.
It was
same.
bad. It was bad.
Because
Jeffy's home.
the only reason that I did not hesitate was because the one thing my character would fear would be back in that world. So I would not.
It would have been bad. That's all I could say. It would have been bad. I was not happy when I wrote this. I was not angry. I was sad. So I made
Can I
depressed
find
shit.
out later? I'm curious.
Yeah, sure. I can explain it later.
Yeah.
After the stream. After the stream.
Yeah, after the stream. But
So Felina's wasn't as sad. But that's because she inherently doesn't have a sad backstory, but it would have been mind-wracking.
She doesn't have shit going on, man.
She does.
I know.
No,
I know.
Felina does. You'd be surprised. I found a way. I was not happy.
If there's a will, there's a way. God damn.
I know my backstory.
He's on his way. Jeffy's on his way. He said he
Yo.
forgot D&D today.
No worries.
Did we message them?
happens.
Yeah.
I just
It's a
whipped the
little silly
sniper to
sometimes.
death.
Missed them. How many weeks has it been without
3
Jesse?
sessions.
3 sessions.
Damn.
Hey, he has so much to catch up with.
We gotta go for like a 20-minute recap just through every single
We
podcast.
do. Unless he's watched the streams, which he hasn't. But still.
I think you and I are the only ones that really rewatch the streams for stuff.
Watch it sometimes.
I've been there a couple of times, but I haven't rewatched it, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a intermission, I feel.
A little bit, yeah.
A good break from the emotional scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone was supposed to have one. Jeffy had one. It had no. Yeah, I'll spoil his a little bit. It had to do with him leaving his tribe because he didn't. He and the rest of the village didn't feel like he was enough.
Angst, nightmare.
It was a lot more of a coming of age and proving your worth. Krerul's was fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. But
I think from when we first went
no fucking way I solo capped.
in that world, I can safely say my character did not understand the sadness Thalian went through.
You did not see what was going
fear.
on with him.
Because my character was grateful not being in that world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all have different things to face, but the only person who probably would have
It's
the only
alive!
character who
Sorry.
would have related to Thalians would probably have been Jeffrey, actually.
Yeah.
Hello.
Which, speaking of which, hey Jeffy.
Oh, you fucking mosquito. Hold on.
All right. You want a quick recap?
Yeah.
All right.
A lot's happened.
First, let me turn you up your volume.
Just a little bit.
Speak.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you showing up on OBS? You are not. Why are you not?
Maybe because we didn't make an icon for him yet?
I
or
do
he
have an
didn't
icon
send
for
you
him. It just didn't update.
one?
Here we go. All right, sweet. Right. So we just went through an emotional moment with
A lot.
a lot. That was a lot.
Yeah.
Was he Thalian?
With the
Yeah.
land.
Yeah.
I'm fucking dead. So for the past like 2 or 3 sessions, you have not been here. I'll recap you a little bit. Everybody got together and decided with spoons, the guide you guys all had, to leave the village. You were carrying the bags pretty much most of the way.
Pack me all.
So,
and Spoon's daughter.
And that is the thing I'll get to. So you have +1 to your strength now. So that's fun. I'm giving you that little benefit since you didn't get to had anything else. But there's, remember the brownie that was in
My bag. Ouch.
Yeah.
that was Spoon, your guys's guide. That's his daughter. He was part of the search party for the mayor. Luckily, she did not die. Therefore, Spoons has gained a little bit of favor because you guys basically just ensured that she didn't get harmed, and also didn't get
My leaves.
dealt with by the
A
mafia.
little bit of a tummy ache right now.
Yeah, so brownies are not supposed to eat food. They only ever drink. And she ate half of Taco's leaves that Kirill had in the bag. But for some reason, she didn't really get sick, but she definitely ate too much. Like, she's not ill.
Like I said, tummy ache.
Yeah. Like a food coma.
Nice.
But I'm pretty sure somebody figured, I think it was Spoons figured, that it's because the leaves were different.
So she did not eat any of the
Candy
stuff I
ones.
gathered.
Just the normal ones.
Huh?
Just the normal ones.
I gotta re-edit my page.
So only pretty much. Unfortunate. Only pretty much the ones that she found, or that you had taken from the original world, because she recognized the ones that, you know, are from this candy world, and said, no, fuck that, I'm not doing that. But she saw the different thing and was like, ooh, that looks interesting, because all of the brownies are idiots, except for Spoons, for some reason, and you'll figure out why later. That even the party doesn't know.
Okay.
Right, getting back to it. You guys walked east towards where the Pixie Village should be, and discovered... that you discovered the forest turning into, effectively, like going from one lawn to another, where one lawn is really cared for, into a desolate dirt land. That's basically the difference. It looks like it looks fucked. You went from ooh, nice candy forest to this is Halloween type beat. All right. Still made of candy, of
Blows
course.
up pancakes.
But
Mine.
yeah, still made of candy, of course, but no longer. Oh, I'm the best.
Ooh, you gotta do him
Not the best.
the dream thingy. Right, ready to do
Yes,
that.
we're getting to that. Spoons said after talking about a great mythical creature that will come in, rip your limb from limb, plant your torso on the ground, and have you watch as a tree sprouts from the your grave. You guys walk away from that crazy place, and basically decide like, okay, we're gonna camp over here instead. And where over here is a little bit further in, and it's like 20 feet in, but apparently it's enough.
Yeah.
Then you all settle in for the night, because the reason why, by the way, the reason why you guys left in a hurry, because you did, is because Bobo, the grape, is missing. You guys forgot to patch up the cell or whatever afterward, and Bobo escaped the jail. He's not with you guys.
It was the guards.
Yeah, it was the guard's fault, but the guard didn't pay attention, and now the village blames it on you, and they're fully willing to let you die on that hill.
Oh, fun.
So they haven't chased you guys yet, but they're looking around the village for you when you guys left. They don't know if you've left or not, or where you left to. At least most of them don't, because they're idiots.
Gather.
Yeah. Right. Then there is what you said. There is the dream sequence. You all went to sleep, and you being led along by a little loaf of bread that you found when you woke up, because you woke up first. Walk back into the cave. He turned to you and he told you, you can go back to whatever world you came from, because you you went to the normal world. You basically, the dream sequence was you coming back to the real world, as they call it. Except you were here with the little sentient loaf of bread and something else, which I will reveal in a bit. The sentient little loaf of bread basically gives you a choice of whether or not to return to your world, or to return to the candy world, or to stay in the real world. In fact, now you can make a choice. Would you like to go back to the real world and finish whatever mission you had left, or would you like to return to the candy world? I'm not gonna tell you what the others chose, and I'm not gonna tell you what's going on,
Damn it.
because
Should've
you went
been here.
first. They haven't chosen
Should've
yet.
been here.
They haven't chosen yet.
I was at Costco.
Yeah, so in timeline wise, this is before all of what just happened.
Oh boy. Fuck. Pressure, so much pressure.
Yeah, I already yelled at Shame. Don't worry about it.
You were like talking slightly loudly because I was intense.
Yeah,
You fucking random crit me, I swear to God.
disconnected, so
Fucking
I heard
Batman.
barely any of that.
Me? Oh, your audio.
Don't worry, you can rewatch the stream.
I screamed in English earlier.
Effectively, whatever you choose, it does matter. It does. Your character will undergo different things based on what your choice is going forward. What they are is really yeah, it's really just based on what you decide to do right now. Do you want to go back? And this is, by the way, this is basically the little bread loaf asking you, like, if you want to go back, I won't stop you. Many who join my world do not choose to return. Get fucked!
I swear, I'm gonna have Seraphina get drunk and turn that loaf into a sandwich. Start gathering deli meat.
I will say, one last thing before you choose. Roll a d20.
And a D6.
And a d6. Yes. Thank you, Taco, for reminding me. Which, by the way, when we get back to the whichever world you guys choose, I will be reinstating the order. Don't worry.
Get out dice. Okay, I'm rolling D20 first.
No, you can roll either one. It doesn't matter the order for this one.
That wasn't.
Mhm.
Hold on. Okay, D20. I got 18.
Damn. Okay.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Oh no, my dice fell. Fuck. It says 4. I got a 4.
So you're second. For the d20, you look around and you recognize the person next to you. It's the little dude that Thelaean, the original Thelaean, had as basically a pack mule. For some reason, he's here. And he as well apparently has been given a choice, same as you. he chooses to walk away. He says to the little loaf of bread, "You're crazy! I don't care what you give me. That place was insane. I'm never going back." And the god, or the little bread, says, "So be it." And with the wipe of his hand, the little pack mule, not an actual pack mule, but the little gremlin dude, literally turns to dust in front of you. Now, that may have just been because he was a little asshole, or that may have been because of his choice. I'll say because he rolled high for that, I'll say the god looked really upset when he said it that way. But he looks back to you with a smile on his face as if nothing just happened. My nutsack's on fire. What?
I think I'll stay at the candy lane.
All right. So you walk forward into the cave. When you do, suddenly everybody else is around you as well. Krul, you also recognize again that the word on the wall, the writing, isn't there anymore at all now. No glyphs, no draconic, no common, nothing.
I'm not even paying attention. I'm trying to go back as quickly as possible.
You just walked into the cave and you're stuck in place.
I'm not paying attention either. I'm kind of doom scrolling, man. I'm in the zone. No zone.
We are back in the cave. Just give me a second. I'll put you back in the Candyland, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm feeling better now, by the way.
Good. I'm glad you are, actually. Sorry I
I
had to
had
spook
some
you guys so
chocolate.
bad. That is
Like
vital.
chocolate.
Had a Twix.
Nice.
Very crunchy.
Reese's is better, but Twix is
I
pretty
need to
good.
restock my candy bowl.
You have so much. It's from Halloween. Anyway, sorry, continue.
I fucking killed him. Ha! Thank you guys. He turns to you and he says, "No matter what you all choose or chose, you're all here. How you got here, both originally..." He didn't die! Both originally and with this new choice, it doesn't matter. The circumstances of one's creation do not define it. It is what one does with the gift of life that makes one who they are. You already all had a life. With it, you chose to do more. See more. Be more. Let us hope that in the future, you are justly rewarded. And you all wake up simultaneously. Saflina, apparently, your little doughboy has been shaking you for the past 5 minutes.
Crying in my sleep. God.
Yeah, because you were crying in your sleep. Liqueur seems to have waken up. For the first time, like, properly waken up, as before he was in a sort of daze. And realizes there's a person on his back. A little person, because it is a brownie. I'm fucking dead. That engineer does not miss. And Thillian, you're looking a little worse for wear. I'll admit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say how you look. Actually, I'll let you.
He is.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. He is kind of in a fetal position, but as he kind of uncurls and adjusts himself, he kind of has a peace about him.
Okay. And Kredul, you're back in the real. You're back in the candy world.
I thought about how I want to wake up.
Yeah.
I want to first grab my broken horn, then wipe the tear from my blind eye, and then just hold my arm, kind of digging into it with my claws until I bleed slightly.
Okay. All right. With that, this is not the end of the session, by the way. We still got an hour. You guys can
Blow up
still
and
do
die.
till 10, right? If you can't, let me know.
I mean, I got time to spare.
I probably can, yeah.
All right. I'm just making sure because I know missing you sometimes have schoolwork to go with.
So does Jeffy sometimes.
Yeah. I do, but I'm basically done, so.
A scholar.
The semester's almost over.
That's true.
C's get degrees, my dude. C's get degrees.
What degrees? Is it in Celsius? Is it in?
Degrees
Fahrenheit?
of burn.
Oh, that's a good look. When did I make that? What the fuck? This is a... Damn. I like this.
Also, Taco, super quick, the price of that card I've been arguing with you about has gone up 50 cents.
Ace.
Right.
That means I have more to debate about.
It's only $4, you dingus!
Yeah,
$25.
but you gotta also account for personal value.
What the fuck? You guys are being dumb.
He's being dumb!
Oh, I've opened up something.
Giving him fucking Usopp cards, and he's like, no.
Yeah, but not cool looking ones. I've looked into some cool looking Usopp cards.
This dumbass tried to ask me, oh, can you get me a $400 card? I'm upset with him.
I didn't know it was $400 until you told me.
Because you don't do your fucking research, you liar.
I look at
Mark.
the picture and it looks cool.
I'll use this one, I'll
Anyways,
use
let's
this one, it's
get back to the story.
Yeah. That's a beef.
All right. So first things first. Pretty much. Spoon see you all wake up and says, "All right, great, everyone's here. I hope you all had a good rest."
Hmm. Oh, yeah, I have to take down my tent still. Ooh, I forgot to ask you, what is the tent made out of?
Tent.
But we're in a candy world, like, what is it made out of?
Tent.
You suck.
No, it's sorry. It's made out of pull taffy.
She's just gonna start eating it, because she's sad still.
Okay. There's
And
a
it's
lot
morning,
of
so
pull
breakfast.
taffy, but okay.
It's breakfast.
Okay.
Mhm. Sad breakfast.
Are you done growing?
Yeah. Callie, you better stop whining at me. I'm not gonna do shit for you.
I hear the doggy.
Right, so he says, in the middle of the night, we had a visitor. And luckily, Means we have safe passage.
So who's going first? Then?
So, oh, you are. It reset. So he says, we have safe passage. That means we can cheer. That's good.
Gonna nod.
Yeah, just complete silence from the rest of us.
All right.
So
He
just
looks at you
respectfully
kind
chilling.
of pensively
And
like,
sniffling.
oh, well, okay, that's not what I was expecting. But he shakes his head and just goes over to Liqueur and somehow lifts his daughter up. I say somehow because he should not be able to. Like, she does not look normal. But I'll explain that in a bit. What the fuck? Ah! I'm fucking dead. Right. Lifts her up, puts her on the ground, and says, we're leaving. Like, now. Because if we don't leave now, we're not going to make it to the village by daylight.
Wait.
I got fucking insta-crit. Or by nightfall. And if we get there before, if we're stuck in that forest before nightfall, we die.
Right. I guess we can go then.
Great! Glad we're all in agreement. He says, oddly cheerfully, even though he knows, and you know, that if you don't go... that if you don't go, you all die. That's it. You all die. Alright, I'll pick you up. Come on.
Doggy.
Doggy.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Kelly.
Okay,
Hi.
wait.
Oh, thank you. So you all start walking away. Actually, you know what? No. I'm not going to say that. Marsh, you've got choice.
Hmm.
Do you all want to start walking away? Like, along with Spoons to the Pixie Village?
I'll say yeah. I'm gonna have Doughboy like sitting on my head or like on my head, kind of like just like a hat, and I'm gonna be like shuffling my feet, but I'll be like slowly
What
while
happened
like
to your
walking
tent?
while eating my tent.
Okay. Alright. So you've got the, like, wrappings of your tent, and you're just slowly munching away at it.
Most of it's in my mouth.
Most of it is... Okay, you know what?
Not like
Fine.
that,
Yeah,
but
you know what?
like-
Sure.
You know how you are when you're just kind of like you keep your food close to your mouth and you're just like taking small bites and chewing a little bit just to have an excuse not to talk.
Oh, do you mean it's like you're constantly going back and forth?
Mhm.
Okay, that makes sense.
I've experienced waking up in tears, so I kind of like I know the vibe.
Yeah. Okay. So you're kind of just holding it close.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, as you guys approach the edge, comes a light. And it's floating, and it comes right towards you and walks right up to Spoons. Not walks, but like floats up to Spoons. And he says, I'm glad you could make it. We wouldn't have been able to get through this place without you guys. Glad we came to an agreement last night. And suddenly, the light goes out because whatever it was decided to throw away its torch. And it's not naturally glowing, by the way. It's just, it had a torch. It says, great! Let's get going. They say in a very, you know what? Great! Let's get going. It says in a very high-pitched voice, and none of you recognize it. But Spoons turns to you and says, hello, this is my friend. Okay, this is who will be helping us.
Acquaintance.
They are, yes, a pixie. Okay? Does
Why?
anybody
Whoa.
have any qualms with that? Do you want, Marsh, do you want to roll a perception check to see what it looks like?
Why not? I got time to spare. I got a nat 20. Give me my coin.
Fuck. So you look at
Nice.
this. You look at the pixie, and you instantly. Oh. Sorry, I just crit someone. Damn, I'm dead. You instantly recognize their figure as similar to one that very, very, very occasionally would be described as some of the adventurers in the tavern. They look similar to a brownie, but a little bit thinner, a little bit paler.
You
And
just say Tinkerbell.
no, there's more to it.
Okay.
Out of their wings, it's not insect wings, by the way. It's like, you know what? No, you're right. Let's go with Tinkerbell. Imagine Tinkerbell, but her wings are made out of pixies, like pixie sticks.
Like
Oh.
the sugar or the wrapper?
The wrapper. Or you know what?
Look at
No, the sugar, yeah. I had an idea
The
for this,
sparkly.
but the more you say, like it should be, the more it kind of makes sense.
Like, come on.
I got killed from behind. Yeah. So it's made out of like the dust of it, and it's the center of the wings. Like that's the edge of it. The center of the wings seem to be made out of candy glass.
Ooh, that's really pretty. Those are fun.
Their dresses, or this one isn't wearing a dress, but their clothes is made
Wrapper.
out of pixie stick wrapper. That one it is.
Like the brownies.
Unlike the brownies, it's not as much what's it called? Like wearing leathers. This one's a lot more akin to
Leaves.
wearing, yeah, kind of like what you'd
Huzzah.
expect a druid to wear.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If Serafina was kin to her actual heritage instead of being blind, fucking everything. Anyways, continue.
Okay, so they say to you all, before we get this out of the way, is anybody here prone to randomly killing anybody they meet? And they look specifically at Krerul for some reason. Not at Saflina, but at Krerul.
I'm just a little baby. I don't do nothing.
They don't know anything about you,
Sad.
so that's why they're looking at Krerul. They're looking at
Sad.
the big... Yeah, they look between Krerul and then at Thilian.
Big and scary.
I'm not paying.
I fucking instantly died.
I am silently thinking.
I killed the Senti.
I wouldn't hurt a fly.
The pixie almost seems taken aback by the fact that you were able to speak, and just kind of looks at you funny, and then looks over to the third one, which is you, Saflina. Oh no, it looks over to Liqueur. Jeffy.
Yeah, I'm the smallest one,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, they're looking over at you like, are you prone to randomly killing people?
That's her reaction. Just sniffle and a little sad.
No. That's
Great. I think that's everybody. They don't even look at Saflina. It almost insults you in a way.
Not even. She's out of her head right now, man. Nightmares are new.
I will say, yeah, the Saflina's nightmare was pretty much. By the way, Jeffy, so what happened to Saflina is
Screaming, crying, throwing up.
Yeah. the god basically said, you can leave, you can go, you can stay before she entered the cave. Whatever you do, you have to stick with it, and you have to make a choice. There's no halfsies. There's no takes backs. Even just standing there is a choice. And Saflina and Thilian both chose to stay in place, while Krerul was like, nope, I'm going in. I want to go back. She seemed very adamant and upset with the real world and wanted to, well, real world is very quotations, right? But wanted to go back. Saflina got freaked out because the choice was a hard one to make, and the god kind of freaked her out like, look, if you don't go back, you never see your baby again, but you will be able to live this new life, whatever that may lead to, here.
Oh boy.
I find it funny how you say baby, but she's been talking about eating it several times.
I have. Saflina.
No, that's what I mean. You.
Yeah. I mean, so it seems like Saflina, if she made more, wouldn't be opposed to it. But it seems like that specific one is important to her.
The original. Make the remix.
Yeah, basically. Like, she doesn't seem to care about the other ones, if she were to make any. But this one matters. Which is why, by the way, in the file that I'm about to put on the stream, I've labeled this one Doughboy number 1.
For different ones, I'll give him like a mustache or something.
No, if anything, you can just put like a 1 on this one.
No, I want to give him like little knives or like put little cookie cutter shapes in them or something.
Then do that.
Put like tomatoes or something. It's just I didn't have anything in the prison cell to put. He's made out of soda and dough. And that's it. Soda and flour. Really, he's plain. He doesn't even have salt.
He's fucking massive. No. Yeah, he's a basic little boy. Which, to be honest, kind of sounds like he's not worth eating the way you put that.
This is gonna taste gross. Unless I douse him in salt, garlic, and butter.
Let me just put him in DND. Put him below you. Alright, perfect.
The boy.
Let me know. Can you see it on the stream?
Yeah, it looks great.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't go eat my bye-bye.
Yeah, it works.
Mm.
Nothing. I'm doing something in game, which is stupid. Anyway, it is stupid. And I am too. But not the point. So the thing turns to the pixie turns to you, Saflina, and says, you're not going to be a problem. Oh, but I was recapping. Right. So
Yeah.
Krerul went in immediately. Saflina decided to stay, and Thilian decided to stay. Saflina, after hearing she'd never see the doughboy again, decided, fuck it, and ran back in.
Here's another sobbing, you know.
Yeah, she was
not,
like,
very not pretty.
she was not happy with never seeing her boy again.
Maybe. He is worst case scenario, emergency reactions.
Yeah,
He's not gonna taste good.
that's what other ones are for. You have more ingredients now.
In the future, I don't really have more ingredients right now.
You have the
Yeah,
pumpkin.
pumpkin. You can make a pumpkin.
You can use the pumpkin flesh to make a pie. Anyway,
Pumpkin spice doughboy.
yeah.
I'll
that's
draw a different doughboy each time. Make them each different.
Yeah, you can color him differently that way too.
The original doesn't get a name.
He will down the line probably.
The rest of them might get different names like strawberry, pumpkin.
You're naming them after their flavor.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it! Right. let me get back to it. Then we'll discuss Doughboy flavors. Right. So Leon had an absolutely fucking traumatic experience.
Yeah.
He experienced what effectively everybody was supposed to experience if they chose no. And that was a partial resolution to the life they left behind. I will not explain further because I'm not about to have everybody relive that.
Yeah, no thanks. You can rewatch the stream by yourself.
Yeah, I would, Jeffy, genuinely. But it was a lot. And I feel bad enough that I made them live through it once.
Oh boy.
No, look, it was necessary. I thought it was necessary. So.
Your character needed closure. They all do, technically.
Plot development.
But I will get to it later.
Mm-hmm.
I choose to run away from my problems rather than face them.
Which I will get on later. Which I will expand upon later.
We're going to Neverland. I don't know.
And same for you, Jeffy. You've got stuff that needs to be resolved about your character back in the real world, too. I'll do it.
Maybe another dream sequence.
Yeah, everybody does. And I will get to your stuff eventually. And it might not be as harsh, because I'll have time to rewrite it. But it will be important for your character. Right, back to it. So, the pixie never even considers Saflina as a threat.
It's just
But
sad to be a
that's
threat.
not inherently... Yeah, it's not because of your stature, it's because you look like you're about to have a mental breakdown.
Oh, always.
It looks like you're literally in the middle of one, and so they look at you and you're like, I'm not going to bother.
There's water coming from her face.
Yeah, it's like, oh boy, you've got a lot going on, but you're no problem.
I'm already incapacitated.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So you guys start walking away. You do pass a lot of pumpkins. Some of those little... By the way, Jeffy, there's some stuff in this forest that's different. There are pumpkins. The trees are kind of grangly. They're very barren, but they're pretty small compared to the other giant like elms that were in the normal forest. This one has much smaller trees, as if it were oaks, but they were all burned down, only in the leaves, like as if it's perpetually autumn. Not even orange leaves, just barren.
Fall.
Fall, literally. There's little, not little, compared to the real world, but little triangles, like what's it called, candy corn, with little yellow tails, like candied tails, that are scurrying around, which you all earlier surmised to be little candy corn mice. There's also other stuff in there, but you guys haven't seen that yet, so don't worry.
Doughboy is pretty much okay. I kind of want to have him to go eat one.
He can't.
He can hold it in his mouth.
He can. No.
Yeah.
They're about the
Aw.
same size.
Damn, how big are they? Doughboy's the size of like a baby.
Doughboy's about a foot tall, right?
Yeah.
These are rats, bud. These
You
are
don't know
not
how
mice.
small rats could be?
These are not mice. These are rats.
Okay.
Have you not seen Biggie Cheese? Like, he's
Dude,
fucking...
Exactly. These fuckers are big.
Mr. Bombastic.
No, we're on stream.
Copyright! Ah! Distress.
Suddenly, Otis appears.
Yeah. These are big. These are big. And unlike, for some reason, the doughboy is not able to expand their mouth that much.
It is not Kirby.
Anyways, ignore me then.
No, it was a genuine question a little bit. I'm fucking dead.
Good.
I died to a singular SMG bullet. That is literally the worst like ranged weapon in the game. Yeah, no. For some reason you're able to do that, which is not something I planned for. Regardless, the doughboy is let's say slightly more normal.
I'll just leave him on my head then.
Yeah, you know what he can do? He can go scouting to see if there's more.
Nah, I'll just leave him.
Okay, then roll a d6.
It's still my turn, right? We be walking.
I do need you, because we're back in the real world, I do need you to roll a d6 for his turn later down the line. But until you have him do something, it's just going to be skipped.
14.
I asked you to roll a d6.
Oh, sorry. My brain's like stupid now.
It was a 14 on the D6.
Fuck.
Yeah!
Damn, he's going first.
7.
Sorry if you guys can hear that clicking. I'm playing with a fucking Megazord right now. On the stream.
I got
Sorry
a
about
6.
that. You got a 6?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You want photo evidence?
No, it's fine. Crit milk. Damn. Okay, he goes first whenever he decides to.
Okay. Anyways, continue.
Right. Sorry, I got distracted. Random encounter. Oh god! God, NG. Right, so you guys are just walking along the path. The pixie points off in a random direction and says, there is where the village should be. It's pretty much directly in front of him. Then he points off to the right, aka the east, no, aka the south, and says, there is the no-go zone. Don't go there.
No one's gonna ask why? Okay.
Pretty much.
I am still thinking.
I mean, Seraphina is still sad, so. She's...
Why is that so good area?
I killed him! Woo!
Let's go!
That's why.
I taunt killed somebody while I was in the after game menu. Fuck yeah. You had a question. It's missing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, why? I guess it's not technically my turn, so maybe it's not.
I mean, you can still voice. I think it's
Yeah,
maybe.
you know what, Saflina, hold on. How about is there anything you'd like to do? Because he points off in a random direction and just says, don't go that way. That's where the village is. And that's where the shore is, pointing the opposite direction of the bad place. Says, that's where the shore is. Unless you got a boat, not useful to you. And he just keeps walking. Would you like to do anything with your turn before we end it up?
No.
There you go. Delaying, it's not... No. Delaying got a 1. Fuck. Alright, in between turns, is there anything you'd like to say?
I was just gonna ask, are there any particular dangers in the danger zone that we should be wary of?
I will answer that when it comes to your turn. I want to say yes, but for the fairness of it, because that does actually have an answer to it, I'm going to wait until your turn. I know it's a little unfair.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, I mean, I was going outside of my turn anyway, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's unfair here.
Oh, I'm fucking dead. Taco, it's your turn. No, it's not. I lied. Jeffy, it's your turn. I got stuck.
Completely forgot I'm muted.
Jeffy, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm honestly kind of lost. I don't know.
You guys are walking through the dark forest trying to get to the new pixie village. This is all happening within the same time frame, so don't worry.
Okay.
All of your turns anyway. Unless anybody does something like really big, and it's all happening in the same time frame. Oh fuck.
I am honestly kind of stuck. I actually don't know.
Fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Fuck. No. God damn it. Hey, no pressure, man.
No, like generally, I don't know like what to do.
No, yeah, that's fair.
I'm still like joining mid game kind of sucks because I
Yeah.
don't know what's happening.
Well, effectively, dream sequence. Everybody got a choice.
Yeah.
You're back. Is there anything you'd like to know, actually? There may be many questions you have. I can answer all of them. As Spoons, of course, as the character. But no, that missed.
Damn it.
Remember,
Feels like my brain's leaking out of my ear because I literally cannot think of
no,
anything.
it's fair. Remember, no question is too dumb, too like obvious. Ask away. You want to know where we are. You want to know who the hell is with us. You want to know what did you miss. You want like advice on what to do. Go right ahead.
Oh, where my dice go? Fuck. My dice just disappeared. Where the fuck did they go? Shit. Oh well.
I'm dead. Ooh.
I guess I ask Spoons. Is that his name? Spoons?
Yep, Spoons.
My favorite content creator.
Fuck, that's the name of the
Uh,
content creator?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
It's no, I think it's Spoonerism. I can't remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah,
It is
Spoonerism.
Spooner.
I am,
Yeah.
Wow, my ping is all over the place.
I guess I ask, or I guess Lakir's asks
Oh, Washington server.
Spoons like, what happened to Saflina? Like, she doesn't look well.
Spoons turns to you, and he's about to say, "I don't know," but suddenly his eyes glaze over, and he says, "Worry not. Your friend will be okay in time. She has made a choice, a difficult one. One that even I, in time, struggled to make." Ooh! No! God, I could have killed him. Ah.
I love how these deeply emotional moments are just underscored with rage.
With various rage and excitement. Yeah.
Grunts.
He says, "Do not worry. She will be okay in time. I had trouble myself when making this choice. But your friends are strong. She is as well. She may not believe it, but she is. And then his eyes glaze back over and he says, "Ah, fuck. Huh? You okay? You're looking at me funny."
Nothing. The cure looks away, like, kind of like unnerved a little bit.
Oh, I'm dead. Do you have anything else you want to say? Remember, that didn't take up part of your turn. It's part of talking, so you're good. Jeffy?
I'm
You
not
got
sure what
another...
kind of actions I could do.
Yeah, that wasn't an action. That was just you asking for context.
Yeah.
Yes, it fucking worked. Yes! Double piss. If you want a hint on actions, I mean... You can look around, see what the new forest is like, because as you're walking, you're discovering new stuff. What the fuck? That was so bad lag. I'm gonna blame that on myself, but that was rough. That was a lot of jitter. You could look around, see what's around you. You can try and harvest some of the pumpkins that you know are there. Pick up one of the mice, or a few of them. You can try and see about maybe... I'm fucking dead. About maybe, I don't know, like... crafting something with your inventory, for all I know. Which, that has been consistent this entire time. So that one hasn't changed. I'm fucking dead. That hasn't changed either. Jeffy?
I guess I'll look around the new forest, yeah.
Alright, roll for perception for this one. That's so stupid. What'd you roll?
14.
Alright, so you look around you and you notice, obviously, you know, the same stuff that was described to you before. The mice. You also notice some pumpkins. None of those hit him? What it made the hit sound? He's at 19 health! That's some bullshit. You also notice a bit in the distance something interesting. This thing doesn't seem... What the fuck? This thing doesn't seem angry, really. But it looks like... I'm dead. It looks like a little... how do I describe this? A little kind of cinnamon roll. Only it's in the shape of a pig. Like it's a few rolls bundled up together to be shaped like a pig, or more specifically a wild boar.
It could be a cinnamon roll log.
What do you mean?
Like cinnamon rolls? Like when you make a roll cake?
Oh, yeah, like that. Thank you. I didn't know the word for it.
Same, fucking forgot what a roll cake was.
I've never made a roll cake. How would I know?
That's a pain in the ass, man. Don't make them. You have to have freezer space and shit.
Oh.
He said
yeah,
erect.
Nile's a river in Egypt. Anyways.
Oh wait, what was the thing I was looking at?
A little pig
Hey.
that looks like a log. Looks like a log of cinnamon.
I hope
got.
it's a log of cinnamon.
It's like a cinnamon roll log. Not an
Cinnamon bun?
actual log of cinnamon. It's a cinnamon roll log. Okay, great. I just built that dispenser for it to die. Upgraded all the way to level. What? What was that? Level 3? Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. And the tellies are down. Fuck me, I guess. Hey! Doesn't matter because I got an assist. Jesus Christ! Every time I turn a corner, I fucking die. I suck ass.
You do.
You know what? We're playing this game on easy mode. Fuck, they're Ubered. They're still Ubered! I forgot what was going on. God damn it.
Piggy.
Curious to have to make a choice.
Oh, set
You
you down.
wanna befriend one.
Yeah, I mean, you can just leave it alone, by the way. You see it there. You could call it out to your party if you'd like.
I want one.
I know you want one, Marsh. You want to eat it. But,
Piggy. I'll just sadly lay down on it and it'll just keep walking.
I don't know if they're big enough for you to ride. But, you could try.
Seraphina is small.
Seraphina's 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm taller than her. Everybody else in the party's taller than me, though. Cool.
Everybody else in this party is actually relatively tall.
Yeah.
My character's taller than me.
Is your character 6 feet tall?
It's yeah, 6.5.
Jesus Christ.
6.5, like
What?
6.6 inches?
Yeah.
Nah, never mind. I forgot. It was a 12. 6.5.
No, I mean like
Okay.
6.5 is in 6 feet 6 inches.
Yeah.
Ooh!
I just wrote down 6.5. 6 feet and
That's
So-
bull.
5. I'm assuming it's either
I'm looking it up.
6.5. I don't remember. It's been so long.
I mean, it's a 1-inch difference. If it's 6.5 or 6.5.
No. I'm not confused as to whether it's 6.5 or 6.6. I'm wondering as to whether or not it's like 6 feet tall and half an inch, or 6 feet tall and 6 inches.
That's what I. But it would be.
It's the second one, right?
Yeah.
All right, good.
It would have been 6 feet tall and 5 inches. That's what you're thinking. Because again, I was thinking up to 10,
Okay.
and I said 6.5.
I fucking died from fall damage. Ha 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 ha.
Ligma.
Lick my balls.
Still on the.
Do you want to do anything with the knowledge that there is a little pig thing?
I look at Saflina and I said, "Hey, that looks pretty tasty, huh?"
Don't be mean like that.
I wasn't even trying to be mean.
No, I'm messing with you. No, to your characters, by the way, that literally just looks like a sweet roll that would have been served in the tavern. So that's a completely valid statement.
Yeah.
It just looks like a sweet roll minus the glaze on the top. Jesus Christ, do not do that.
Blows up.
Yes, I just blew up half of their team because they were all together.
I was guessing.
I do not believe. Oh, I just saw it.
That was fucking awesome. I'm going crazy. I love TF2 on easy mode. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. It is now Taco's turn. Like how it took us like 20 minutes to go through 2 turns.
Yeah.
I had some time to think about this, so I'll be relatively fast. I'm gonna take a deep breath, and then I am gonna dig around in my pouch, specifically taking out the leaves from the other world, and I look towards Spoons, and I say to him, I do not want leaves like these. Leaves from here, they're perfectly fine. And I crush them, throw them to the ground, and stomp on the leaves.
His daughter rushes over to you and screams, "Why did you do that?" And like tries to lap up the fucking leaves off the ground. It seems like whatever the hell happened when she was in the
Only big leaves.
like she was addicted to them apparently. It was only a few, yeah.
No, but from what you told me when I first tasted them, you told me they were mint.
Yes.
But I that's what I choose to do. And then I kind of look at them. Like I kind of nudge the daughter a little bit, like gently, so I could just step on it more. Kind of like I don't want her to do what she's doing right now.
She turns to you.
I want it.
Roll for Constitution. Actually,
Evil.
roll a d20. Yeah, roll a d20.
Can I say at the same time, Spoons, as I like looking towards her daughter, like for him to take care of this?
He throws his hands up like, "Look, man, I don't know what's going on. This is your fault."
For Constitution?
Roll a d20. Just roll a d20.
Okay. That's an 8.
Ah, fuck. All right. So I rolled a 2. Spoon's
Wait.
daughter quickly turns to you and bites your leg.
I don't do anything. I don't do anything. I just take it in and just say you don't. He's come from a bad place. You don't.
What the fuck? He just ran past me. Okay. The daughter, she doesn't seem to care. By the way, Jeffy, for reference, she's like, I don't know, maybe 20-something years old, so like mid-20s. It's just that all the brownies are idiots. And no, again, I have to cover this again, I realize, because me and Marsh had this talk. It's not a racist thing. It's not. It's not. They're literally just people, but smaller, and that's what they're called. And I wanted to put them in because their name also is a food. That's it. I'm reiterating that. Anyway, she bites you again. She's not letting go. You've got that on your leg.
I simply just let her be, but I keep my foot over these leaves. And I just look towards Spoons, and I'm ready to move on.
Spoon shrugs his shoulders and says, "Okay, let's go." And he turns to the guide and says, "We're leaving. Let's go. Enough of that." Is that the end of your turn?
I want to ask the guide.
Which one? The guide?
The guide.
Okay.
The guide. The pixie guide. I know Spoons is a guide, but
Different guide.
Yeah,
do you know why on your side, your villages are against each other?
They turn to you and say, "Something, old ward. Politics isn't my thing. Go ask the old guy." It seems as though they're literally just there to get you through the... it seems like they're literally just there to help you get to the village. They're not really one to be exposition dump. In the nicest way, in the least DMy way I can say that, they're not an exposition heavy character. They're literally just to get you from one point to another.
Yeah.
I have a character for it. It's not that one.
Now I want it to be that one. And yeah, I would nod my head and follow along and end my turn.
Whoa. Okay.
So I did have my question from earlier about what we should expect from the bad area.
Yes. So the guide, as you ask this question, they turn to you and says, "Now that's a question I can answer." They turn and to Spoons and say, "You didn't explain it. That it's literally a fairy tale. Even people like from your village know this."
I'm afraid we weren't explained anything.
Spoons turns to you and he says, "Yes, you were. The big tree.
Was I?
The big tree."
Right. Okay. Sorry.
It's fair. I didn't know until now.
Yeah, Jeffy. For reference, this is talking about that end thing that I talked about. Do you remember that?
Mine.
No, not really.
This is a giant tree that looks like all the other trees there, except it's much larger. When it finds you during the night, because that's when it comes out, it will rip you limb from limb, bury your limbs in the ground, leave your torso there, still alive, and make you watch as it uses some weird magic to grow a tree out of your limbs. As in leaving your torso just there on the bleeding out on the ground.
Ugh.
Morbid.
I think I'd rather be killed by the Slender Man. Goddamn.
It is meant to be
This
gruesome, yeah.
It is this world's Slenderman.
I mean, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yep. Sorry.
You're good.
I thought we had a.
There is-
conversation-
Yeah, there is one more thing he didn't mention that he's going to mention, by the way.
Okay.
He says, "Okay, you did mention that. That's good. That's the big one. Really, that's all you need to worry about. The little mice aren't really a problem, to be honest." Oh, he died. Yeah, sweet. They're fine. The pigs, and he seems to be talking about the rolls.
Right.
the hogs. Sorry, because these aren't pigs. They're hogs. They are different.
Us?
They do not. The pigs are different because they'll be different. I'll explain it. There was an analogy for them that I literally had to make. But I will do that at a later time. He says, sometimes, rarely, just because as is the nature of this area. Now, these people, sorry if I accidentally give him a Boston accent, that's not what he's supposed to do. The nature of this area really kind of means that sometimes the people that wander too far away from either village go a little crazy here.
Crazy ones.
So, if you see somebody that looks like a pixie or looks like a brownie, they are not sane, and they will try to kill you.
Right.
I promise you, no one will miss them. You can kill them.
You're breaking up, bud.
As
I
far as
chuckle at the thought of them killing us.
Hey, good to know. Thank you. Is there anything else that you think we should know as a party, as a group?
No. He doesn't have any information on as far as like the pigs and candied corn are, or candied mice are, because neither of them are really used to the people of the village. They can't eat candy corn, nor can they eat whatever the fuck the pigs are.
Right. Okay. I think at this point I'm just going to try and crouch down a little bit, take a little look at the rat once more, and then I'll continue on our merry way.
Oh, big. All right. Okay. Sounds good to me. You said about the pig?
I just wanted to see if the rat. I just
rat.
wanted to see if I could get a bit of a closer look at one.
All right. Roll for perception.
Yep. That will be a 6, including my modifier.
Okay. Don't do this again. Woo! Sorry. You said a 6?
Yeah, not doing so hot tonight.
So you see one of them. You see like them scurrying in between the trees, but you can never really get a good look at them for very long. You try to squint at them and, get closer, but they always run away from you faster than you can. Which shouldn't make any sense, because as far as they're concerned, as far as predators on the island goes, there aren't any, really.
Right.
Except for the big tree, but that's not really one. But they seem to be afraid of bigger things for some reason.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. That's all you can observe, which is kind of generous, but not the point.
Yeah, I think with that I'll just
wrap up your
continue on
turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Whose turn is it? It is Doughboy. Doughboy, yes or no?
Sure.
What
I
would
want to
Doughboy
have him
like to
hug I want him to hug the piggy. Like, to get off my head and go hug the piggy.
Go hug the piggy?
Yeah.
All right. So you walk.
No, Doughboy's gonna get off my head and go hug the piggy.
Yeah. Roll for charisma for him.
No modifiers for poor old Doughboy. Ah! Okay, I forgot I misplaced my dice.
Greg says it's break time. Water.
I know.
Today is a good day to be a Doughboy. He got a 20.
Natural.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. So a little coin
Two
appears.
20s for you today.
Yeah. A little coin
I have
appears
two
in his
different
hand.
dice.
Okay.
The Doughboy one has a green one, I have a pink one.
You're not using the rubber ones anymore.
The rubber ones have been doing me bad.
You
They go
rolled
to jail now.
one turn with them.
I
Alright.
rolled my first 3 turns.
Busy. Right. I did this. Is this financially advisable? No. I don't care. Unusual. So he walks over, somehow convinces one of the pigs to follow, and now one of the larger adult pigs is just with the rest of the party.
Yeah, he's riding the piggy.
Yes, he is. He is.
He's like a little boy.
It is Dobo's familiar.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna want that. I don't know who the fuck's gonna want that, but somebody's gonna want that. I'll probably sell it or some shit. Yes, the Doughboy has not really tamed him out, but he's gained its trust. Oof, that's rough. I just hear noises.
If you hear a cat, then it's my bad.
That is
Yeah, I
you.
Oh my god.
Doughboy is riding the piggy. Or
Um,
hugging it.
yeah, sure. I'll say that. Yeah, that's true. It is now your turn. The Doughboy only gets one move.
Yeah, I feel better that the Doughboy got to have the piggy.
The Doughboy does not
I
have a
want to-
piggy. That piggy is literally just with you guys until you guys travel a bit. If you
We
want
don't
to,
get to keep it.
if it was a smaller one, yes. But the bigger
Yeah.
ones are minor encounters. The smaller ones you can keep.
Oh, I want a piggy.
If you like, he did roll a 20. It's very possible that, I don't know, that was a parent and maybe it came with the baby. And maybe the parent is willing to part with the baby for some reason.
Okay.
He did roll a
Anyway.
20. He did roll a 20. Who knows?
Or the reason that he's parting is because the parent is no longer alive.
That's an interesting conundrum. If the parent,
The Doughboy is its own baby.
the parent gets its own baby and the parent can't object because the parent's not there anymore. I don't know how you do that, but
No, the parent lost his baby.
It's 4 hungry
Anyway.
bellies.
Anyways, I want to see how much of my tent have I eaten.
I don't know. Roll a
Hungry.
d20.
I know I was eating my tent for a period of time.
You were.
I got a 9.
That doesn't fucking help me at all. It was literally okay.
I want to say a little bit over half of the fucking tent because I'm a lunatic.
Woo!
Like if it was a 20, I want to say I ate the
Yeah,
whole thing.
I'll say about half. No, I was gonna actually say whether or not you've kept eating it, but you rolled a 9, which is technically a yes. And I'm looking at the sheet, and that's why it's saying that. I want to say no to that, but it says yes on the sheet. Roll a d100.
I don't have one of those, so to the website we go.
Yes, you do.
Oh, right, the
100 is
percentage
just-
thingy. Wait, grab it up. Sam, your mic is like poop now.
It is, really.
Sorry for the wait. I gotta go fishing through my dice.
You're good. If you remember right, every time we've had to calculate this, it goes D20 to see yes or no if if you're even able to eat it, and then D100 to see percentage. That's what happened with the drinks, so I'm trying to keep it consistent.
Okay.
Am I dumb? I could have literally just had you flip a coin.
No. I don't want to grab a coin.
Fair enough.
Alrighty. I got a 60.
A 60? Yeah, that's basically the same percentage. The 60% of the tent is gone.
Cool.
Which means you'll have no shelter going, like, you can use it as a blanket going forward, I guess. That's if you stop eating it.
Nobody else used their tent?
I did not use my tent. I just popped on the floor and just went to bed.
Yeah.
So if anything, I'll ask if I can have somebody else's tent.
Okay.
I
think
just didn't want to
said-
deal with putting it away because I was sad.
That's fair.
The
Are
trauma.
you... Oh, wait, you're going to keep eating it then?
Yeah.
Okay, then. You know how big a tent is, right?
Yes.
All right, fine, I guess.
Covers.
So you've got... what, with your turn, the doughboy, the pig and his family are still there. Or I guess family of one, considering it's the pig and the baby as you wanted.
What's it called? Taco and I were saying that maybe the pig lost its child or something. And that the pig adult is by itself. So it's like, oh, I'm going to take this doughboy creature thing and treat it as my baby.
That's nice,
I was
but
saying
it sets...
the pig disappears.
No, Daco was being very not that. Daco was saying use the adult pig as a sacrifice so that the baby pig will look to you or the doughboy as a parental figure. And there'll be no parent to get in the way of the baby pig.
But the parent's bigger.
Yeah.
And more filling.
Evil. I wanted angst, but no, you want murder.
Angst and murder? Marsh, it's a literal cinnamon roll.
Anyways, I've eaten 10.
Why the fuck did I do that?
Well, it's actually past tense.
Ah!
Sorry.
No, it's still there technically. Oh, I like that
I'm gonna
shotgun
go
movie.
when you didn't get it. Okay.
You mean past tense? I get it. I get it. You're a nerd.
I
I
don't
get
think
it.
you do.
I get it. I do.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay, fine.
Can I? I wanna. I guess we're still walking now, right? What other creatures do we come? Do I have to roll for that? What other creatures we come upon?
No, it's basically just those.
Just the piggy and the rat. Alrighty. Seraphilia doesn't really have questions. She's still kind of moody from everything. Her
Are you-
tears have at least stopped, but her face is wet. So.
How's it wet? You've been eating taffy.
No, remember she was sad before and she was all
Oh,
sniffly and
crying.
everything.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So what? You've done one thing with your turn so far, and that's confirm how much you've eaten.
Yeah.
All she needs
I-
to do.
Yeah, and if anything, it is 10 right now if you want to just end it right there.
Right there? I mean, technically, yeah, we could end it on your turn. Okay, we've got 5 minutes left. Is there anything anybody else wants to do? Let's say,
I want to kill the pig and eat it.
No!
The
You have to
adult
ask-
pig. The
you have to
baby
ask
pig you
mom.
can keep.
You have to.
No, not Wilbur. No.
You have to ask its mom, which is currently Saflina.
I'm a
I don't-
mother.
I don't want the baby pig.
Or, oh no, you didn't mean the baby pig. You meant the adult pig.
I meant the adult pig.
Right.
I want the one that is not gonna listen to Sabrina. Because it's bigger, therefore more filling. I have not eaten.
You
Safina has.
have eaten.
Huh?
You have eaten.
No, I never said I eaten.
I'm pretty sure at the bar you guys all had food.
Well, a new day has passed.
That's true. It has been a long time. I'm pretty sure the only one who's been consistently eating is Saflina, actually.
So.
You know what? See if you can convince Marsh to give you the mom pig or dad pig. I don't know what pig. The cinnamon roll.
Parent pig.
Parent pig.
Okay, I rolled something. I haven't looked at it yet.
I've also rolled. I'm guessing it's -2 from my charisma because I'm trying to convince someone.
Yes, it is persuasion.
All right, so I got a 12.
It worked! Woo! Not you. I killed somebody.
Could be worse, in all honesty. Could be
Yeah.
So
worse.
with your modifier, it's a 12, right?
Yeah, for modifier it's a 12. I got
With
I
a
rolled a 14.
modifier, it's a 12 for me too.
All right. You know what that means?
You gotta roll.
Nope. Shame gets to flip a coin.
Oh no. Not the
Go ahead.
Or, you know
I
what?
haven't even had it for a turn!
Liqueur. Thillian.
Yeah.
Do you two have any input on this?
Nope.
It's a big pig. I'm willing to share.
It's a big fucking cinnamon roll that looks like a pig.
Nah.
I will let them sort out the differences between them.
I do want to say I am not in the mood. I would not prefer, but I am also hungry, so I will take that pig if I have to use my.
Wait, does I have good berries from before? I have shit.
You
Wait,
never,
I still have-
you never told me what berries you made, so I am going for the pig that I see currently that suddenly just walked into our party.
And I still have a bunch of leaves and stuff from that good berry. If you
All
wanna
right,
keep
how about
berries.
this?
You, but I don't know.
You know
that.
what? You know what? No, hold on. You both rolled a 12, and you were trying to convince. I'll give it to Marsh. So that you guys can have this pig for more than literally one turn.
He's still there.
Murder.
No!
Quick to murder.
It's... do
No,
not...
that's
Okay, hold on. Let's not roast Taco for being quick to murder.
I
Let's
wasn't
not
the
be
first person
quick.
to bring it up to eat. Liqueur literally said, "Doesn't that look tasty?"
Yeah.
That's one.
I
2, let's not be so hasty to say that Clarul is quick to eating something that is alive.
I've already eaten a bunny. All right.
Yeah,
I
at least you had the
snapped his
mercy
neck.
of ripping its head
Alright.
off.
It is an animal, and I eat animals.
Yes, all of you technically do. Except
It might
Thillian.
be best not to traumatize the little child, though.
Yes.
The child.
Again.
If you're going to kill the adult pig, wait until you can separate the baby. Alright? So that means wait until next time, because it's been 3 hours. Woo!
Ah!
Alright,
Leave.
no. You guys wanted a little explanation as to what happened after what's it called? After we wrapped up the session, right? Or no, I already gave it.
I was curious about the thing you had for me.
I'll tell you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
that
how are you
after.
gonna traumatize him?
I'll tell you guys that after.
Okay.
Is there anything you wanted to know before?
No. I'm
Because
ready to
that's
stay out.
missed content. That's missed
Let's see,
content.
content.
Yeah. Not anything like that I just haven't clarified upon. Jeffy, you specifically? Hi, Callie.
Wait, what about me?
Have any questions about what's going on?
I'll probably just rewatch the stream.
All right, that's fair enough. So Lan,
I mean, I know we saw mine play out, so
all right, Marsh,
We'll watch. We'll talk about it afterwards.
great.